Welcome back everybody, Lord Twitch here, and today we're going to continue with episode 9 of our Dragon Age Inquisition series here on the channel. Once again, if you guys want to interact with me or any of the other members of the Discord, take a peek at the Discord link in the description. While you're down in the description, take a peek at the 10% off W link. Helps me out, helps with the company, and it's a great thing to do. That being said, if you guys have not already, make sure you are subscribed as we are trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And if it does pique your guys' interest, we do have a couple of different membership tiers set up. Just keep in mind we will be adding some different benefits to that in the future. And yeah, that being said, I do want to take a peek at our quest journal. Just because I wanted to make sure we got the Trouble with Wolves set active again. Because I do want to head back in that direction. There we go. If I remember correctly, that was kind of over in this direction here. At least that's where we came from last episode with the Gruffalo. Just to kind of get a rough... Yeah, that's like a level 12. Absolutely not. A little higher level, but hasn't stopped me before. One guy down. Inventory is full. That's right, I'm doubting that's the way for the wolves at this point anyway. So let's just head back to the crossroads real quick and we'll just sell some stuff. Alright, so how do I want to go about this now?
Nothing to report, sir.
Try a different path. Can't get through that way.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
I also feel like this is not the way since we're going the opposite direction. What do we got here? Take all of that. Quest as well. Looks like we got some enemies up here. They're just level 5s. Canine leather. There's another guy.
One down.
Like, I feel like this is the way we came, and it's probably because it is. Definitely is. Yep, because there's the camp. Like, there's just gotta be a way. Let's just try to take the water down now. See if there's another, like, this spot off the side or something. Honestly, this is probably where we had to go with the whole time. I'm gonna assume so, because it looks very promising, and that's a wolf right there. Black wolf.
Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Yeah, I'm just glad we're finally at the spot. Does that mean this is just the beginning, since it still
That
says
cave
deal with the
could be the
wolves?
lair of our strange wolves.
Yes. Okay, they got a lot of health.
A demon!
With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
Awesome. I see another little loot chest over there. That's some onyx, I'll take that. Just casually a sledgehammer. Alright, let's go ahead and just heal up. Alright, and then if we open up the journal. Alright, so there's, I can tell her that, and then there's also the farmland, so let's go to the map. Alright, so we can tell her the wolves are dealt with.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. They shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Alright, so finally completed that. Let's go ahead and jump back into this one. Farmland security. Set that as active. Pull up our map. We got one spot here and one spot there. Honestly, I think we could just probably hop on our horse and just book it. They book it, but this really isn't going too fast. And then we can just get off our horse, mark the location.
So here we are, Elf. Cleaning up another human mess.
What would the Inquisition do without our stabilized influence, Master Tethras?
I assume they just start burning things.
That does sound like most humans.
I'm just gonna run through all of the enemies. I run through, I'm gonna try to... Oh. Seems like a very bad spot for me to be right now. But it looks like everybody's fighting their own battle, so I'm gonna just take advantage of this moment. And it looks like it's just up on top of this hill. Since you guys engaged, I'll let you handle that. And mark this location. Alright, now we can build the watchtowers from the war table. Alright, so let me... Alright, so all we have to do is go to the war room. Or at least just to the table. I don't think we need to go to the war room.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Or was that done in the war room?
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, Mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Ah, of course. I don't feel like dealing with them.
Though you had granted them power over the very Fade itself, though they sang hymns of praise
Apothecary Adon will have more pull.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
All right.
Yes. Good. If you find anything, please bring it in.
So let's just research. Alright, you now have access to missions. Sweet. Okay. I'll worry about that in a second. Rescue soldiers, build watchtowers. Let's go with colon for this one. Alright, that's gonna take some time. And then now we can actually so Inquisition. Honestly, I think we just need to hold on to these for now. Until I figure out what I want to for sure spend it in. But honestly, we are out of time for this one. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Next episode, we will just go ahead and continue on and see what all we can do. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.